Okay, so today I want to go over the gym Sedley Devon sits. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to say that these are in no particular order, but these are 7 things that under no circumstance should you ever be doing in the gym. Like, there just is not a reason to do any of these. So the first one is not re-racking your weights. Like, it is such a simple thing. And I will say, I used to stand on the other side of this and say you can leave a courtesy plate, but I'm just going to be so honest. Like, there just isn't a reason to. Like, you're already at the gym to lift, take the time, lift a little bit, and take those extra weights off. It just makes everyone's life easier because you don't know if someone is coming back from an injury and can't lift a lot. Because, like, once I was in that boat, it made me realize, like, I used to think it was okay to leave a courtesy plate in the leg press until I had surgery on my leg. And when I came back, my first time leg pressing, I just wanted to use the machine with no weight because I had just come back from surgery. So honestly, just re-rack your weight. There's just no reason not to do it, honestly. Like, it just makes everyone's lives easier. Now, if someone tells you otherwise, like someone asks to work in, it's like, hey, can you leave that on for me? That's different. But if there's no one waiting and no one's told you otherwise, re-rack your weights, take them off, and put them on wherever. Don't leave them on the floor if you can. Put them on one of the rungs somewhere, on the machine or on something nearby, and just re-rack your weights. Number 2 is going to be, do not hog equipment. And this honestly goes in like a couple of different senses of, like, let's say you're at a gym and there's one, let's say Smith machine, right? Don't be on that for like 25 minutes. Like, the Smith machine is a relatively common piece of equipment that a lot of people want to use. You should not be on there for 25 minutes. Like, be courteous. You can take your time and use it for however long, for the amount of time you need. If the gym's empty and you want to do that, whatever, because no one's really waiting. But, like, if you see people are looking over to you or like are waiting for it, like, don't take forever. You don't own that piece of equipment. Everyone else is entitled to it just as much as you are. They're all paying about the same amount. I know some gyms have different memberships specifically, but everyone's pretty much paying for it. So you're not entitled to get that for 30 minutes when other people want to use it. I'd say like the max you should be on something is maybe like 10 to 12 minutes, unless there's like multiple and it's not crazy busy. Like, that would be the exception there, I'd say. If you need a little longer than that, like, it's not a big deal, but like, just don't use something especially if you see other people are trying to use it. This also goes for, like, I know I typically see older people doing this. I'm sure there are some young people that do this, but like, I don't like circuit training in a gym because now you're taking up 2 pieces of equipment or even more at once, and like, that's just unnecessary. Like, you get to use one thing at a time. You're not entitled to like using all this stuff at once. So the next thing, number 3, is do not slam things in the gym. Now, obviously, if you're using like heavy dumbbells or something, you're going to drop them and it's going to make a sound. That's whatever. But like, you shouldn't be like finishing your set. Let's say you're doing like a shoulder press and then just going and like throwing the weights down. Like, bring them to your knees, drop them, and then drop them from like here, whatever that is, like a little bit above. Like, because if you're dropping the weights, you are just ruining them. Like, whatever weight it is, let's say it's dumbbells, you're just eventually going to start chipping them and like making them, 1, not nice to use. 2, they're probably not going to end up weighing what they supposedly say they do. Now, if you're doing this on a machine, there's a good chance that you, 1, break the machine. If it's a cable, break the cable. Like, you're just causing damage to the gym. And guess what? You don't own that equipment. So you have to treat it with respect. Now, obviously, you're going to drop some stuff. And then if, like, once in a while, let's say you're mid-set, and your body just gives out, and you, like, literally drop it and the weight slams, that's whatever. Like, that's not on purpose. That was an accident. That happens once every couple of months or whatever. That's fine. But you should not just be constantly slamming the weight. So you're just going to break stuff. And guess what? That's not yours to break. You're paying to use it, but so is everyone else. So don't break it. Because then, especially, I've noticed this, a lot of gyms, if you break something, it takes forever for it to get repaired. And now you're just making everyone's workout take more time because either they can't use that and have to work around it, or if it's like a cable, now there's just less cables in here. So don't do that. All right, number 4 is there is no reason to be rude to people. You do not need to be rude to people in the gym. You do not get to judge others You do not get to say anything about anyone else. Like, just go there, mind your own business. If you want to talk to people and make friends with there, that's fine. But there is no reason to be being rude to other people at the gym. Like, it's just not okay. And especially because, honestly, I personally respect when I see like very overweight people in the gym. I honestly that is like the most respected thing, in my opinion, that there can be. Because if you're in good shape, you probably like going to the gym. It's not a difficult mental task for you to do. Like, no one's going to judge you for being at the gym. They like expect you to be there. If you're extremely overweight, there's like a big mental hurdle to get there because you think everyone's just gonna be judging you, like, oh, what's this guy doing? So like, when you see people like that in the gym, like, you should, like, if you strike up a conversation with them, encourage them, and be like, it's a good thing that they're there. Like, they're finally getting ready to make that change in their life. It's a big step for them. So, and just in general, like, just to everyone in the gym, don't be rude. Don't take up their space. Stay in your spot. Use your stuff. Travel around the gym to equipment. But, like, just don't be rude to other people. The gym, I feel like, is a place that's very respect and merit-based. Not really merit, but a very respected place. Just be respectful of everyone. The next thing, this kind of goes with, like, the last one and number 2. But don't use multiple things at once. And especially in this case, I mean, like, dumbbells specifically. Like, I'd say the most you can use is 2 sets of dumbbells at once. If you want to do a drop set or whatever, that's fine. But even that, like, take note of how busy the gym is. Like, don't do that if the gym is extremely busy. That's just rude now. Like, now other people can't lift because you're getting 2 sets of dumbbells and they don't get anything because all the other dumbbells are taken because the gym is crowded. Like, only take one. If the gym's dead, sure, you can use a little more. But realistically, most of the time when you're at the gym, it's probably not dead. So you don't get to use multiple things at once. You don't get to circuit train, like, just things like that. Like, just use one thing at a time. If you want to take like one set of dumbbells and bring it next to another machine you're using and you're in a superset, that's like the one exception of where I'd say like you can use multiple things at once. But other than that, like, you get to use, you're one person, so you get to use one thing at a time. It's a pretty simple concept. The next one kind of goes along with that, so I'm gonna put it in here. Number 6 is let others work in. Like, if someone asks you to work in, unless, like, if you're let's say, if it's an exercise where it really doesn't make sense, let's say it's like a bench press and you're out here repping over 3 plates, and it's someone coming up who like only is going to put like a 25 on each side, like, at that point, it's going to be a lot of work just to switch between the two of you. So that's like the one real exception to the rule of like, that's fair. But if you're on any type of machine where it's like relatively easy to switch the weights, let people work in. Like, why are you going to make someone else waste their time just because you want to sit there while you're resting in between sets? Like, let them go. There's no reason not to. So, especially like, I try my best that if I see someone even glancing at something I'm on and they're nearby, at least, like, if they're all the way across the gym, I'm not gonna say anything. But if you're nearby and I see you looking, I'll be like, oh, are you looking for this? And like, at a minimum, I'll let them know how many sets I have left. I'll always offer if they want to work in, as long as I remember. Sometimes I'm just like in a different world in the gym. But offer for them to work in. Like, it's just, it lets you rest while they're lifting. Like, it works fine. And even if you have to take like one plate off, it's really not a big deal. You each take one plate off, then whoever needs to lift lifts. You both put one plate back on. It's on each side now, and you lift. It's pretty easy. And the last one is number 7. Do not ego lift. This, especially for me, is such a pet peeve. I hate when people are ego lifting because I feel like a lot of people that do it also then think they're better than you because they can lift more than you. But you can get injured so easily while ego lifting. That's my big thing. Like, you get injured when you're ego lifting. Might not happen the first time, might not be the second, but you will get injured if you are ego lifting because you're compensating using other muscles. Also, while you're ego lifting, you're probably not hitting your target muscle. You're using other things. So when you're lifting, lift at a level where you can control the weight. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be going like this slow. Like, you can lift at a nice pace. Like, if you have to go like, that's not, like, you're not lifting the weight. At that point, I hurt my shoulder. You're like letting the weight control you. Control the weight. So ego lifting is 100% one of my personal biggest pet peeves, but also it is just such a sin in the gym. Like, you're just gonna get hurt, and especially if you actually get like a serious injury in the gym and like they have to like call an ambulance or something, like it's just such a bad thing to do. It looks bad, honestly. Like, I think it looks disgusting when I see someone ego lifting. It's just like, ew. Like, what are you doing? Control the weight. The whole point of lifting is that you control the weights, not the weights controlling you. So those are the 7 deadly sins of the gym. Do not do any of these. I gave you the 1 or 2 caveats of like when something might be okay, but you should not be doing these. These just, in my opinion, make the gym a worse experience for everyone. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys can, if you are doing one of these, stop doing them. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next Sunday at 5 p.m. Catch you there.